Is it time to buy or sell Bill.com Holdings stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Bill.com Holdings. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 4th of September, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 27th of August, 2025, our system has ranked Bill.com Holdings as a hold accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.54. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. During this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations with a gain of 12.15% since we first recommended purchasing Bill.com Holdings 6 days ago. This results in an average return of 2.03% per day since it was designated as hold accumulate. The stock currently rests in the middle of a very wide and declining trend in the short term, indicating a likelihood of further decreases within this trend. The analysis of the current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 5.17% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between negative 22.15% and negative 0.419%. Examining the longer-term outlook, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 32.88%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 66.28% and positive 2.82% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $15.75 and $48.01. Our latest daily update for Bill.com Holdings features the headline, Green Day on Thursday for Bill.com Holdings Inc. stock after gaining 1.24%. On the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 4th of September, 2025, the Bill.com Holdings Inc. stock price increased by 1.24%, rising from $46.12 to $46.69. During this trading day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 4.41%, ranging from a low of $45.46 to a high of $47.47. Over the past 2 weeks, there has been an overall gain of 12.1%. The trading volume also increased on the last day, accompanied by the price rise, which is a positive technical indicator. In total, 74,000 more shares were traded than the previous day, with approximately 4 million shares exchanged for about $186.55 million. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $100.19, while the lowest was $36.55. Currently, the price stands 53.4%, or $53.50, below the 52-week high, and 86.6%, or $301.81, below the all-time high recorded on the 8th of November, 2021, when the price peaked at $348.50. Bill is in the spotlight this week after an activist investor billed roughly an 8% stake and is preparing a potential challenge for a seat on the board. This comes on the heels of a quarter that exceeded revenue and earnings per share estimates, during which the company also announced a $300 million share repurchase. Management will take the stage next week at a major investor conference, providing an opportunity to showcase their new artificial intelligence-driven tools and growth targets. In the short term, anticipate heightened volatility, as activist pressure often triggers fluctuations in share prices. This is due to investors reassessing governance, considering potential cost reductions or strategic alternatives, and the buybacks that can boost near-term demand and per-share metrics. The fourth quarter performance reinforces the operational narrative. However, some analysts have lowered their forecasts, indicating skepticism about sustainability and margins in the near term. Looking further ahead, the outcomes will depend on execution. If the changes in the board lead to quicker improvements in margins, and if the buyback effectively reduces the float, alongside increased adoption of AI products by small and medium-sized businesses, Bill's valuation could be adjusted upward. Conversely, risks in execution within small and medium-sized markets, coupled with sensitivity to macroeconomic conditions, could limit potential upside if growth stagnates. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 28th of August, 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned Bill a neutral grade along with a downgrade action. On Wednesday, the 16th of April, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Bill an overweight grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 16th of January, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Bill an overweight grade with an upgrade action. On Thursday, the 9th of January, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned Bill a buy grade with an upgrade action. On Tuesday, the 7th of January, 2025, it was reported that Susquehanna assigned Bill a positive grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Bill.com Holdings stock a general neutral rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell, while the price-to-book ratio is rated as buy. For return on investment, analysts have also provided a neutral rating for the stock. The following signals have been identified for Bill.com Holdings. The stock of Bill.com Holdings Inc. shows buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between these two signals, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of a downward correction, support is expected at levels of $45.35 and $43.34. A decline below either of these points would trigger sell signals. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Alongside this, volume is increasing in tandem with the price, which is considered a favorable technical indicator. However, some negative signals have also emerged, which may affect short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Thursday, the 28th of August, 2025, and the stock has since decreased by 5.10%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots showed a sell signal 5 days ago. Bollinger Bands indicated a buy signal 4 days ago. The short-term moving average suggested a buy signal 7 days ago. The long-term moving average also indicated a buy signal 6 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages presented a buy signal 4 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average displayed a buy signal 7 days ago. The long-term moving average showed a buy signal 6 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages revealed a buy signal 21 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Bill.com Holdings. Bill.com Holdings Incorporated finds support from accumulated volume at $46.42. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. This stock can experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a substantial prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is deemed to carry a high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $2.01 between its high and low, representing a change of 4.41%. In the past week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 6.58%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Bill.com Holdings, let's cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important measure compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A notably high PE ratio suggests that the stock may be overvalued. However, it is not unusual for technology companies or those with significant market potential to possess such elevated ratios. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 6th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 0.54. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Bill.com Holdings. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Bill.com holdings is at $46.73. If you do not currently own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could serve as a point to consider for swing trading. Conversely, on the downside, Bill.com holdings faces its first support level at $46.42. If this level holds firm, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for Bill.com holdings from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 2nd of September, 2025, Coda Germain conducted an insider sale of 1,721 shares of common stock. On the 2nd of September, 2025, Aji Rajesh A. conducted an insider sale of 3,971 shares of common stock. On the 28th of August, 2025, Coda Germain conducted an insider purchase of 3,577 shares of common stock. On the 28th of August, 2025, Coda Germain conducted an insider sale of 1,075 shares of restricted stock unit. On the 28th of August, 2025, Coda Germain conducted an insider sale of 1,283 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be positive with a ratio of 32.124. Overall, insiders purchased 667,469 shares and sold 344,064 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $44.24, reflecting a decrease of 5.25%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a higher level of risk. A sell signal has been generated from a pivot top identified 4 days ago. Is Bill.com Holdings stock a good buy? Bill.com Holdings Inc. presents several positive signals. However, we do not consider these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate at this time. Currently, it's more appropriate to regard it as a hold or accumulation candidate while we await further developments. After evaluating the volatility and movements of the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 5th of September, we anticipate that Bill.com Holdings will open lower by approximately 15 cents, beginning trading at $46.54. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at StockInvest.